Wondered what gospel blues is? Well, let's dive into its fascinating origins and discover how this soul-stirring genre came to be. When we talk about gospel blues, we're referring to a powerful fusion of traditional gospel music and blues, a unique blend that has left an indelible mark on the world of music. The story of gospel blues starts in the African American community in the early years of the 20th century. This was a time of significant change and upheaval. And amidst all this, there was a yearning for a more expressive, more emotional outlet for religious music. That's where gospel blues found its fertile ground, a genre that combined the spiritual message of gospel with the raw emotion of the blues. Imagine a Sunday morning in a small southern church. The congregation is packed, and the air is thick with anticipation. Suddenly, the church is filled with the sound of a powerful voice, singing of faith, hope, and life's trials. This is gospel blues, a genre that takes us on a soulful journey where the sacred meets the secular. It's a genre that allows the believer to express their spirituality in a way that's deeply personal and profoundly emotional. Gospel blues was more than just a musical style, it was a reflection of the African American experience at the time. It was a way to express the sorrow, the joy, the faith, and the hope of a community that was often marginalized and overlooked. It was the music of the people, for the people. But gospel blues wasn't confined to the church, it spilled out onto the streets, into the juke joints and dance halls. It was played on the radio and recorded on vinyl. Gospel blues was a genre that transcended boundaries, a genre that found a home wherever there were people who appreciated its heartfelt message and soulful sound. So that's where gospel blues finds its roots, but how did it evolve over time? Who are the artists who pioneered gospel blues? Stay tuned as we delve into the evolution and influence of gospel blues. It's a journey you won't want to miss. From its humble beginnings, gospel blues has shaped the sound of many music genres. This soul-stirring music, born from the deep south of America, has journeyed through time, evolving and leaving its indelible mark on the world of music. Throughout the 20th century, gospel blues served as a powerful soundtrack for significant sociopolitical events. It was a voice during the civil rights movement, a musical expression of struggle, hope, and resilience. Songs like "We Shall Overcome" and "Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Round" are prime examples of gospel blues that echoed the sentiments of the era. But the impact of gospel blues didn't stop there. It played a crucial role in the birth of rock and roll. Legendary musicians like Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, and Little Richard credited gospel blues as their profound influence. The raw emotion, the call and response pattern, the rhythmic complexity, all seeped into their music, creating a new sound that would define a generation. Gospel blues didn't just shape rock and roll, it branched out to influence other popular genres as well. Rhythm and blues, or R&B, with its emotive lyrics and soulful tunes, owes much to gospel blues. Artists like Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin blended gospel blues with R&B, creating a unique sound that resonated with audiences worldwide. Soul music too has its roots deeply embedded in gospel blues. The emotional intensity, the spiritual depth, the expressive vocals, all hallmarks of soul, are characteristics inherited from gospel blues. Even in pop music, the influence of gospel blues is prevalent. Artists from Michael Jackson to Adele have incorporated elements of gospel blues in their music, making it accessible to a broader audience and ensuring its continued relevance in today's music scene. So we've seen how gospel blues has influenced a wide range of music genres, but who are the artists that truly embody this style? Many artists have carried the torch of gospel blues, each adding their unique flavor. Let's delve into the lives and contributions of a few of these influential figures. Sister Rosetta Tharpe, dubbed the godmother of rock and roll, was a pioneering force in gospel blues. With her distinctive voice and electrifying guitar solos, she breathed new life into the genre, inspiring a generation of musicians. Her foot-tapping gospel renditions such as "Up Above My Head" and "Didn't It Rain" are timeless classics that continue to captivate audiences. Next we have Blind Willie Johnson, a virtuoso of the slide guitar. Despite his blindness, he painted vivid pictures with his soulful tunes and gravelly voice. His songs like "Dark Was the Night, Cold Was the Ground" hold a mirror to the human condition, blending spiritual fervor with the raw grit of the blues. Lastly, we cannot overlook Reverend Gary Davis, a master of ragtime and gospel blues. His intricate finger-picking style and heartfelt lyrics in tracks like "Death Don't Have No Mercy" have left an indelible mark on the genre. His music continues to inspire modern blues artists, serving as a testament to his enduring legacy. Each of these musicians has etched their names in the annals of gospel blues, contributing to its evolution and popularity. These artists have kept the spirit of gospel blues alive, creating music that resonates with many even today. Gospel blues, a genre born out of a fusion of faith and raw emotion, remains a pillar in the foundation of modern music. We've journeyed through its birth, evolution, and the artists who've kept its spirit alive. Such a rich history, such an enduring influence. If you enjoyed this dive into the soulful world of gospel blues, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with someone who loves the blues. Who knows, you might just introduce them to their new favorite genre.